Hey, what's up guys? This is my review of the Delta Stryker HD 1:6x24. And when I say pure thoroughbred badass, this is the kind of scope I'm talking about. This thing sells for $700 from Ed Gun West out in California. You'll see links below. He has this shit in stock, so you don't have to worry about it. It's an MOA second focal plane illuminated low-powered variable optic, and it is a freaking Trijicon killer. Now, I know a lot of Trijicon fans are not going to want to hear this shit that I'm about to say, but I looked at this scope with a group of buddies back to back, side to side with the mighty $1,200 Trijicon. This one has more reference points, it's more precise, the glass is clearer, the image is flatter, it's brighter, it's just scopier. That's a word, scopier than the Trijicon. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you this thing up close. I'm gonna show you how it performed at the range and give you a really good idea of what it actually looks like at 100 yards, run it through its paces, and I'll be right back.
All right, there's not a lot to look at in the box except for a really high quality scope. It comes with some scope caps that are on a heavy rubber strip, and it also comes with a removable post for the power adjustment. Now right here on the eyepiece, it turns super smooth. As you can look at it and see, you don't see any extra silicone or grease or anything, and there is zero play in it, and it has a little rubber eye protector at the end of it. Now right here on the magnification adjustment, it's 180 degrees to go all the way from 1 to 6, and the little post that's in it is also removable. Now a lot of guys don't think that much about that, but depending on the rifle that you can have something with a post like this, and it could be a real knuckle buster. It has side illumination that's 11 steps. It has steps in between each one. Each one of the steps are easy to feel, and you can also hear them. You'll see the illumination a little better when we get down range here in a minute, but it's really nice. Everything is solid on this freaking scope. Now to change the battery on the illumination, it's double O-ring sealed on the cap and O-ring sealed on the inside also. It takes a standard 2032 battery. The turrets are the money maker on this thing. Check this out. To free spin the turret, you just pull up on it and it just spins like a little top. They're real easy to feel, real easy to hear, and there is absolutely zero slop, zero play of any kind. These are the type of turrets that long-range tactical scopes should strive to be like. Turning the turrets on this thing is like winding an expensive pocket watch. It feels like that. They are just incredible to freaking play with, and you'll see here in a minute just how precisely they work. The side's the same way. Isn't that a trip how it just locks? And by the way, when you push it down to lock it, it will only line up with the grooves that are already printed on it. You don't have to worry about it not lining up. It won't do that. When you get through playing with the turrets on this thing and you grab a cheaper scope or a different scope, believe me when I say you may be disappointed. This thing is super cool. There's a look at the end of it, one more quick peek of it. All right, off to the range, and everything's going to be done at 100 yards. We're going to start out right here just showing you just how crystal clear this scope really is. There's a look at it at 1 power. Now what I'm going to do here is run it through my normal steps that I do, but the illumination, I'm playing with it at the different levels. Even at the lowest level, you can see it even in bright sunlight. And right there on 4 power, the dots line up at exactly 10 inches, and the hash marks line up at 5. Now here's the magnification point of impact test. There's not going to be any shift of any kind. You can see when I turn it back out just how huge the field of view is on this thing at 1 power. I dig the hell out of this. Now here comes the vertical tracking test. I run it all the way down and all the way up. I left the illumination on the lowest power. That way you could see it against the black background. And it's going to come right back there. Touchdown. The horizontal tracking the same. I'm running each one of these all the way to the stops and then all the way back. And right after this is going to be the box test. I'm going to run it 1 revolution in every direction and bring it right back to 0. Now one thing I wanted to touch on right here in the testing part of the video, it had rained for about 20 minutes and it was 93 degrees outside that day. So it was kind of steamy, so the image looks just a tiny bit off, and that's the reason. Right here, I filmed this part of it before it ever started raining. You can see just how crystal clear this scope is. If you're looking for a low power variable optic and this is in your price range, trust me when I say it is a home freaking run.
All right, guys, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, what I want to tell you guys up front, not trying to piss the Trijicon guys off with this review, but facts are fact. Better is better. It doesn't matter what's stamped on the side of it. And the guy that designed these Delta scopes is an optical engineer. He's not some goofball that decided to start an optics company, decided I'll get in the scope business. This guy makes microscopes and shit. He knows good freaking optics, and this is one of them. Now you're going to see a link below to Ed Gun West. You're going to see all the specs below, and if you're serious about looking at a Delta scope, go check out Richard Udding's channel. This guy has forgotten more about scopes than I'll ever freaking know. Richard is the first one to tell you, bang for the buck, Delta Optics is at the very, very top of the freaking scope food chain, and that's no bullshit. Guys, thanks for watching. I got more shit coming, including some more Delta Optics, because this is the type of scope it's easy to get excited about. Not all the scopes I review are 10s for their price range. This son of a bitch here goes all the way to 11. Take care.
This is going to be a quick overview of the new Delta Optical Javelin in the SMR1 or SMR2 reticle, which stands for Scandinavian Marksman Reticle. Both of them are very clean reticle, easy to use, great for long-range shooters. This scope here is the newest scope in the Delta line. It's about 15 inches long, weighs about 2.5 pounds, 34 millimeter main tube, 56 front objective, nice clean diopter in the back. Comes with metal integrated flip-up caps that fold nice and flat, just like that. And overall, the scope is extremely high quality. It's good for recoil up to a 338 Lapua. So if you want to go with the little heavier scope like 50 BMG, then that would be the Delta Stryker line. So this scope is designed with a little bit lighter weight body in mind. It's a little bit longer than the Stryker line. Parallax is from 25 meters on out, has locking turrets, and I'll tell you, these turrets are super crispy. I'll let you listen to them here. Comes with a throw switch. It's 4.5 to 30 on the magnification. This is a first focal plane with illuminated reticle with a center dot illumination. And overall, just like all things from the Delta line, glass made in Japan, monotube, super high quality, and I think it's a great addition to the new Delta Optic line. You can go to edgunwest.com and check them out there. I have both reticles in stock and ready for immediate shipment. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little overview video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.